In this video, I'm gonna give you a super powerful technique that can help you to realize the dream life that you want. You're gonna use your third eye, and by doing this technique, you will not only attract more of what you want, but you will also open your third eye more by giving it energy. If you don't have the right tools and techniques to manifest and create the dream life that you want, you will keep stuck in old programs, emotions, and thinking habits. They will stop you from realizing the life that you deserve. The tool that I will share in this video is super powerful, and it gives you a way to attract things in your life. It is so important to learn tools like these to create together with the universe the life that you want. And on top, it's also just a lot of fun. In the last period, I've been testing this technique, and I love manifesting and working with the third eye, so I love that you can combine the two. Since a couple of days, all these synchronicities and manifestations are coming true, and I have the feeling that this technique very much contributed. I am going to live for some time in Costa Caparica, just under Lisbon, and I was looking for the perfect place to live. I had like this image in my mind, and you have to know that the house market should be very competitive there. So I thought, okay, this is the perfect moment to use the techniques that I also share with others. So I used the technique that I'm going to share in a moment with you for some time, and after using it 3 days ago, I got this very strong impulse to go to a housing website and to put notifications online when new places and new spots would come available. Only a couple of hours later, this amazing room in a surf villa came online, and it had exactly everything that I wanted. When I reacted, already 13 people had replied before me, so I knew that I was not the first one. But the next day, I got this message from the owner that I had priority, and I had no clue why, but it was amazing. And that evening, even 50 people had replied, but in the end, I got that room in a very smooth way. What you see is that when you don't go into thoughts like this is a competitive market and that's why it will not work out, or all these kind of nonsense, and you just use your tools and you trust in the universe, manifestations like these will happen. So why would you use your third eye to manifest? Well, I believe that your third eye is deeply connected with the universe, and it is, so to say, in connection with it. And I read that your pineal gland is again connected with your third eye, and it sends and receives information. So I thought, why not use this to manifest? When you manifest, you want to align with the universe by becoming the energy that you want to attract. So if you want to have more abundance, for instance, you already want to feel that energy before you actually have it. By doing so, you will start making different decisions and also get different results, and you will cooperate with the universe and work together to a goal. With this method, you will get a deeper connection with the universe, and you will also internalize what you want and attract it. It is super powerful. In my own experience, it is the case that the more you are in harmony with everything around you, the quicker manifestations come true. Working with your third eye will give you a deeper connection with everything around you and also with your spiritual being. So now we will go through the technique, and there are 4 steps to take. The first step is that you get a very clear image of what you want. This is so important because you can then internalize it better, and the universe also knows clearly what you want. Is it, for instance, more self-love? Then it could be an image of you standing with your hands on your heart. If it's, for instance, more abundance, it could be you in front of a house or wearing certain clothes. But it's very important to get very clear what you want. Then the second step is to phrase it into the sentence, I have always been. So I've always been in love with myself, or I've always been abundant. And then you state it out loud. I mostly do it in front of the mirror and look myself in the eyes because it makes it even stronger. And it is important when you state it that you also feel the positive emotions, or the love or the abundance. If you cannot feel it, feel gratitude for it. And it's so important to feel the positive emotion because your heart is like a magnet and it will start directing you into the direction of your manifestation. So it's very important to feel the positive emotion. Feel now already for a moment how good it feels. You've always been. And by stating it with the positive emotion, you will start making a new inner belief. And by doing so, you get into that frequency, you will start acting differently and you will start attracting it. Then you get to the third step, and this is where the fun with the third eye starts. So you close your eyes and you can experiment with two things. I do them both. So the first thing is that you imagine that text, for instance, I've been always abundant, right on the front of your forehead, actually where your third eye is. So you have your eyes closed, you imagine that it's there, the text, and by doing so you also start looking up. Your attention goes there and energy flows there. And words are very powerful. So by seeing them there, you will internalize the words better, but you will also send them out and start attracting it. When you've done it with the text, you do exactly the same thing, but then with the image that you have made. So for instance, you with your hands on your heart or in front of the house, and you imagine that it's right on your forehead by your third eye. And you also keep feeling that positive emotion. By doing it, you will internalize it in your subconscious mind, and your mind thinks in images, so it's very powerful. I, for instance, saw myself in that example going to Portugal, walking out of the house right onto the beach, and that's more or less how it will be. That were actually the 3 steps to do it, but the 4th step is to repeat it also throughout your day. And you can do it with your eyes closed, but I actually do it quite often with my eyes open. So I stand somewhere, I put my focus on my third eye, and I imagine or the text or that image there, and I internalize it even more by repetition. The beautiful thing is that when you give your third eye energy, it automatically opens up more, and you will get a deeper connection with the universe and your higher intuition. In my own experience, opening my third eye has made such a positive effect on my life, and I feel much more connected with everything around me and also with my spiritual being. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I would love to hear in the comments what you are planning to manifest. If you're interested in another very powerful technique to open your third eye and activate your pineal gland, have a look at this video. And if you want to have future videos about spiritual development, the third eye and manifesting, subscribe to my channel, and I wish you an amazing day.